The Global Learning and Observations to Benefit the Environment, or GLOBE project, is an international program sponsored by NASA, the U.S. Department of State, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, and the National Science Foundation to promote citizen science around the four spheres of Earth. The program currently exists in 129 countries globally and 19 in the Latin American region. The goal is for Belize to train teachers to spread the program throughout the country and help teachers to implement this program within their classrooms and their students.
GLOBE is a program that is all around the world. It's sponsored by NASA, Department of State of the United States, NOAA, and the National Science Foundation of the United States. What they promote is citizen science around the four spheres of planet Earth: atmosphere, a pedosphere, a hydrosphere, and biosphere. In each of those spheres, scientists have created protocols, very precise and rigorous protocols that us, the citizens, follow, so our data is accurate enough for being used by them. That gives a very powerful tool for teachers because it's called authenticity. They are going to tell the students that they are solving real problems with real tools. So what we are doing in these 3 days is teaching them how to use those protocols, make the measurements, and we are trying to replicate in a way what we expect them to do in their classes.
The program is still in its early stages in Belize, but ultimately seeks to provide educators with the tools needed to foster an environment for hands-on learning in the classroom that encourages students to participate in science throughout their daily lives. It's accurate, reliable, and suitable for investigation projects. Academic coordinator at the Ministry of Education, Carlos Quiroz, explained how the project is developing in Belize.
So what is happening right now is that we're in our first phase of getting teachers trained in implementing the GLOBE program. It's not fully spread across all schools just yet. What we're doing is we're piloting it with some teachers at first, from schools, teachers from schools across Belize, and we're because one of the good things about GLOBE is that you can tailor it to your local needs. And so working with them, they will give us insight into how it can fit within the Belizean context. So taking the new curriculum and mapping it with the GLOBE content and the GLOBE activities and see which of GLOBE's which part of GLOBE can be implemented in which section of the curriculum.
As a part of today's activities, teachers were tasked with taking measurements of various components of the environment and comparing them to different areas every hour. Participants used the Global Server app to track their observations in the NASA database in real time. Teachers were also given a profile on the GLOBE program website to keep a record of their data. The training is concentrated on atmosphere and biosphere protocols designed by scientists to assure that the data collected is accurate. We spoke with a participant from Cayo to hear what she has taken away from the program so far.
So as an education officer, we are responsible to provide support and monitoring to teachers. And so from that vantage point, I'm able to have teachers here with us, interact with the environment, and have students become active participants rather than passive observers. We're walking away from chalk and talk in the classroom because that is not the way for our children to learn. They get a chance to interact with these things rather than just reading it from a textbook or just getting theoretical knowledge of what it is they should learn. And so, we want for our students to be active participants and be owners of their learning. And so this is not tailored to any one textbook or curriculum, but it is set up in such a way where anyone can take it up and own it and learn from it, and there's no right or wrong way to dig in the sand and gather data.
The project coordinator said that GLOBE exists not only to educate, but to allow for people to care more about the environment and give back to the community using the knowledge they acquire.
The goal for Belize is to train teachers and spread the program throughout the country and help teachers to implement this program within their classrooms and their students. And the GLOBE program is a science education program that connects teachers, students, scientists, and citizen science all around the world to better understand, sustain, and benefit the environment. So the goal is to know more about the environment and encourage people, students, and teachers to protect the environment and be aware of the climate change and all the things that damage the earth.
Brittany Gordon for News 5.